Hello friends and welcome to writing. So remember yesterday you brainstormed your 3 ideas and you picked one to focus on for our first story writing. So if you remember, these were Mrs. Greyhouse's ideas and I picked it. I'm going to write about decorating my Christmas tree, okay? So remember that was our first step, was brainstorming. So we came up with an idea and we picked an idea. So today we're going to move into the next step or stage of writing a story. And this can also be applied to any kind of writing, whether you're writing a story or a research book, research paper, anything. So whether you're writing nonfiction, fiction, your opinion, anything. So the next step is the planning stage, okay? So we're going to head on over to our mini anchor chart and get started with what that really looks like. So remember, here's our anchor chart that we're going to keep adding to until we're done with it. So we have our brainstorming, which is our first step. And remember, you come up with ideas and you pick an idea. Now friends, we came up with 3 ideas yesterday, but sometimes you can come up with more. So it's not necessarily a set in stone that you have to come up with 3 ideas. So you can come up with more if you needed to or if you wanted to. So we're going to move over to our next step over here. And this is our planning step. This is the step that we are going to do today. So there are 3 parts to the planning step. Okay friends, so we are talking about our planning stage, remember, and there are 3 parts to the planning stage, okay? So we have the touch and tell, okay? And we'll talk about what each of these are in a second. But basically what that's going to look like is you're going to touch and tell your story, but there's not actually any words there. Okay, and we'll go over what that looks like, of course, in a second. Then we have the sketch part. So you're going to sketch some quick pictures that go with your story. Okay, so you have touch and tell, sketch, and then write. So your last step is to write. So we have touch and tell, sketch, and write. Okay? So for planning, we're going to do 3 different steps. Touch and tell, sketch, and then write. Okay? So we're going to head on over to our other paper and get started with our planning. Okay, friends, so you can see my paper is horizontal or long ways, so it's not up and down. It's side to side, horizontal. And this is for a reason. So today when you go to do your planning, you're going to section your paper into 4 sections. So to do that, first you're just going to draw a line down the middle. Okay, up and down. Vertical, you're going to draw a vertical line down the middle, which means it's up and down. And then you're going to draw a horizontal line down the middle from left to right. So kind of like you're making a really big T or a really big plus sign. Okay, and so you're going to use each of these boxes to plan your story. And what I'm going to do, because I like to do this to help me, is to number them. So I'm going to number them 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? And so that means you're going to have at least 4 sentences in your story, okay? So we have 4 different things. And remember, when you're writing, you want to go in order of what happened, okay? So first I, then I, next I, last I, right? You're going to go in order of the stuff that happened. So remember, if we refer back to our lovely little mini anchor chart, our first step in planning is to touch and tell. Okay. So remember, Miss Greyhouse's idea is decorating my Christmas tree. So that's all my story is going to be about, is decorating my Christmas tree. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, this is my first page. So I'm going to touch and tell what happened first. Okay? I got my Christmas tree and ornaments ready. Okay? So it says, I got my Christmas tree and ornaments ready. That's my first thing that happened. Okay, and then we move on to our second thing that happened. Then I put a lot of ornaments on my Christmas tree. Okay, that's what happened next. Then we go to our third box. After that, I put the big star on top of my tree. Now my tree is finished. It looks so pretty. Okay, so that's all you're going to do, is you just touch and tell your story. Simple as that, friends. So you're going to do that today on Seesaw. Next, we have our sketch. So a sketch is just a super quick drawing of a picture. It's not one that has a lot of detail. It doesn't have color. This is just a super quick sketch that you're going to do with your pencil. Okay, friends, so remember, for my first step, I said that I got my tree and ornaments ready. Okay, so we're going to draw, quick sketch, a very quick Christmas tree. And guys, Miss Greathouse is not an artist. Oh, my tree's not looking very good. But remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's quick sketch. So there's my Christmas tree. And then here is my box of ornaments, right? And boom, there's my first sketch. Super quick. Tree, ornaments. Okay, remember, I think next said I'd put my ornaments on my tree. So we're going to draw my Christmas tree again. And friends, you can see that I'm leaving some room down here because we're also going to do some writing. So make sure that you're leaving room for your writing. So there's my Christmas tree. Here's me. A stick person me, because remember, it doesn't have to be super detailed. A little bit of hair, boom, there we go. And then here, oh, my pencil broke, friends. Here's some ornaments on my tree. And boom. Super quick sketch for number 2. Number 3, I said I was putting my star on top of my tree. So once again, you'll have me, stick person me, because remember, it's just a super quick sketch, right? Boom, boom, bang. A little bit of that. There's me. And then here's my Christmas tree again. And remember, we've already put ornaments on it, so we have to make sure this tree has ornaments on it too. So we'll put a few ornaments on there. And then we have to put our star. Guys, Miss Grahams' pencil keeps breaking. We're going to put our star on top, because that was our next step. So there's our star on top. So then for 4, I said that my Christmas tree is finished. Look how pretty it is. Okay? So then we're going to have our finished Christmas tree. With my star on top and my ornaments. Boom. Okay? So sketches are super quick like that. So friends, just that fast, we've already completed 2 steps in our planning phase. We've done the touch and tell, we've done the sketch, now we're going to write. Okay? And friends, remember, when you're writing, not everything has to be spelled perfectly. So you're just trying your best to spell those words. You sound them out and try your best. And next week on Monday, we're going to look at all these different strategies to help you sound out words for writing. And they're very similar to how you sound out words when you're reading. So for the planning stage of writing, you're just going to write a quick little blurb of what is happening. So for one, remember I got my ornaments and tree ready. So I'm going to write tree and ornaments ready. Then for my second, well, this will end up being a second page. My second part, I put ornaments on my tree. So I'm just going to put ornaments on tree, right? So you're doing a quick blurb of what's happening in that picture on that page. So tree and ornaments ready, putting ornaments on tree, and then in here, remember, we put my star on my tree. So we're going to say put star on tree. And then for my fourth page, remember my tree is finished and ready to be seen in all of its beautifulness. So I'm just going to write tree is finished. Okay? So your planning stage is as fast as that, friends. So remember, you have 3 parts to your planning stage. Your touch and tell. So for your touch and tell on Seesaw, you're going to record a video of yourself doing your touch and tell. Because obviously we can't see that on paper because you don't write anything down. Then you'll do your sketch and your writing, and that is what you will take a picture of and put on Seesaw as well. So remember, you're going to section your paper off into 4 sections. You're going to do your touch and tell for each section. Then you're going to do your quick little sketches. And then you're going to do your quick little blurb of what is happening on each page. So friends, I'm sure you're going to do an awesome job on Seesaw. I hope everyone is super excited about writing about their idea, because Miss Greyhouse was excited, but you guys know Miss Greyhouse loves Christmas. Very excited for Christmas. And so you're going to head on over to Seesaw. You're going to record your touch and tell, and then you're going to take a picture of your sketch and writing parts of your planning stages. So you have 3 parts of your planning stage: touch and tell, sketch, and write. And you're going to record a video of yourself doing your touch and tell, and then you'll physically write down your sketches and your writing, and you'll take a picture of those and upload them to Seesaw. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you later, friends.